We back again, man, with another one, man. It's the Wake Your Ass Up podcast, man. Before I start, man, we gotta give a shout out to our sponsors, man. Beef Fiends, man. Everett Jones, the cookies, man, and wake your motherfucking ass up. You understand me?
They sleep right now.
We got a special guest in the building, man. One of my good brothers,
right
man. Go by the name of who?
Yse Fresh, you hear me?
Come on, man. Come on,
Appreciate
man.
it, bird.
This is an honor right here, you know. Like we were just saying before we got on camera with it, you know.
We gonna call this guy's given,
this
bro.
man right here ain't been on no camera in over 5 years. So to have this get started right here, you know what I'm saying? For people that don't know, let's introduce him from the beginning. Where's Yse Fresh from?
Man, born and raised in Richmond. Traveled though at the age of 14 down south. Got a lot of game down south. Got older, went to the Midwest, played in the Midwest with my older brothers. But it's Richmond always to my heart. But I represent the Bay forever. That's the bigger picture, the Bay. That's my story. Like, but when we say where I'm from, I gotta put Rich City forever. And I don't just want to say a specific part of the rich. I love all the rich. A lot of motherfuckers that say they from the rich. I was born in it. Born and raised in the rich. That's my heart. So that's why I say the whole rich. I love the whole rich city.
So when you say Rich City, you know what I'm saying, I have to have somewhat of a close relationship to Richmond too as well. You know, I got brothers and sisters that's from Richmond. So I know like that's a very close-knit, small, orientated place. You know, like how was that like growing up in a city where everybody know each other because it's so close? It's almost like how West Oakland is.
Understand that.
You know what I'm saying?
Growing up, I had family from every side. When I say family from every side, that's why the politics be like, it be kind of different to me. You know, blood family from this side of Richmond, blood family from that side of Richmond. So if you say a part of Richmond, I guarantee you I got a blood family member that was from that part. And they wasn't just no regular, they was a boy. So that's why when it come to Richmond, like I be like, nah, I love that little place, but I'll be sometimes thinking to myself, how do we change that place? You know, I tried. You know, but politics be so deep, so crazy that me and little bro was just talking before I got here. I say politics is like racism.
Facts.
If I install in you as a kid to hate, that's what you grow up doing.
Man.
Now, you don't know your reason why, because it's a lot of people in politics and they don't even know why.
So is it safe to say that a lot of this shit is generationally embedded?
Yeah. I ain't gonna say you born in it. I'm gonna say more bred in it. Instead of saying born in it, because when you born, you can't tell your mama where to move. You can't tell mama, hey, I want to move over here because I want to be from here.
You know what's so crazy, bro? You like me, you one of the first person that came on here that vividly said that you can't tell your parents where to move or where you can end up being from. Because as a child or as a teenager, you going wherever the fuck they go.
I gotta do what mama say.
You know.
I'm obedient to my parents. I gotta do what mama say. If mama say, we're going over here, that's the reason why I say real Richmond. My granny stayed in majority of every part of Richmond. So if I'm beefing with them, I still gotta go see granny.
Facts.
This soul food cooking over here. And granny made it where she raised kids from the South. So her politics ain't what the streets talking. You want this home cooking, this where it's at. So, you know, it's times I done been to a place where they like, oh, we don't fuck with that side. You can't be over there. But I have my own identity. That's the difference. You know, it's having a mama that teaches you to say, you're gonna be a follower that's gonna follow a follower, or you're gonna be a leader. But in order to lead, you gotta follow though.
Facts.
But you get the understanding to say, nah, I don't like the way he moving, so I don't wanna follow that. I don't wanna go that route. I wanna be different. So I always told myself, stick to your own lane, create your own lane. be you. Cause it's always a copycat. I don't wanna be no copycat, I'm me. That's how dope I am, I'm me. I ain't never stepped on nobody's toes. I don't even know how to hate. That's the crazy part. And if I had the identity to learn it, I would learn how to be better. That's it. That's the understanding of life is how do you be better?
Correction.
A lot of people don't want to change. You got somebody putting batteries in your back right now. We're going to go do this. What we beefing for? It ain't about no money. What we beefing for? Oh, cause my cousin hated him 10 years ago. So I gotta hate him. I say y'all my boys, I gotta rock with y'all. But in the understanding, they don't tell you, this how I feel, this my understanding. Everybody watch the gangster stories, but they forget the endings. You get it? Everybody watch the gangster stories, but they forget the endings. I'm O-Dog. Yeah, but you see what O-Dog had to go through, Kane got killed. You understand it? I'm Scarface. Scarface dies at the end. So you want to be that gangster, they forget to tell you, like, nigga, what this come with? Death, jail, your family mourning you. You gotta go stand at that casket. Like, I was 16 when I lost my big brother to a so-called person that supposed to been his friend. So you get to understanding, like, it's like, wait, hell no, you ain't about to put no battery in my back to send me off. I'm a man. I don't care how you want to identify. We can put a label or title to say gangster. What makes you gangster? You can have gangster. You can have the streets.
So, like you said, you were 16 when you lost your brother, right? As you been a young man at that time, how did it affect your mental health?
I hate it. I hate it, bro. I hate it. I ain't need to go jump in the car to ride with 4-5 niggas. I hate it. When I say I hate it, I wanted them gone. I wanted everything dead. I ain't trust the love that people said they have. I ain't believe that. I ain't know what love was no more. Cause I had to watch my brother sit right there in that street. So that's why I say it's a love-hate relationship in Richmond for me, brother. I can go hit a few blocks and tell you where my blood was lost at, where my blood was shed at. Family. It's like hitting blocks, and the first thing I think is I can't think of good memories no more. I think of, damn, this where bro was killed at. Damn, right around the corner, this where bro was killed at. I got an auntie that I love her so much that I sometimes ask like, damn, how can she come out the house sometimes? Losing your son, opening your window, losing your nephew right there, go up the street, losing your other nephew. That lady's so strong. So that's why I tell people, like, when they say mental, my mental was fucked. I was trying to learn what PTSD was at a young age, because it was given to us. I battled with depression. When I say I battled with it, I fought that motherfucker. Because it tried to destroy you. Imagine sitting in a hotel room for 7 months and the safest place you feel is in the bathroom with the lights off. A lot of people don't understand that. So that's why I say a lot of our mental health is fucked. And then you got another person that don't really know growth. They don't really know elevation. So they teach you more hate. Hate them niggas. Don't love, hate. But then when you gotta deal with that judge telling you he got control of your life, all them people that was telling you putting them batteries in your back, they ain't showing up to courts. They ain't putting on your books. So it's like, man, what do I supposed to do different? But I meditate. I meditate so much every day. I pray. And sometimes, like, even if I don't hear God right away, he showed me signs. And sometimes it tells me, he be like, you gotta change your Jerusalem. I can't come try to change Oakland, and I'm from Richmond, and Richmond ain't changed. So my understanding be, how do I make Richmond better? But I tried. We're gonna get there, When I say I tried, politics is a motherfucker, bro. When you can give a person an opportunity to say, we can win this way. I had the opportunity to get Richmond to go a higher level. I was getting calls like, hey, bro, we want to put them on the radio. You think you can get everybody from Richmond to try to get on this song? They don't matter where they from. They ain't got to go do the song over here or over there. Just rep they shit. It was so crazy that I'm thinking that the people that I reached out from the other side was gonna be like, nigga, you got us fucked up. Them was the supporters. We down. What's up, win? It was the ones that was in the house.
Yeah.
Man, we ain't getting on no song with that. It was with their own people though.
Facts. The inner circle. It never fails.
So when it comes to mental is, I just say stay meditated. You gotta pray, you gotta elevate, you gotta do better. Growth is amazing. There's nothing wrong with growth. If they tell you something wrong with growth, they don't wanna see your best. That's all. Like, that's why I say when it comes to hate, I don't know how to hate. I ain't jealous of nobody. You win, I'm saluting you. I'm telling everybody, man, keep it up.
You know, it's so crazy when we say hate, right?
Mm-hmm.
We come from a word that we use it so loosely that we created that we are.
Mm.
You know, a lot of times we create these new acronyms and new words and shit and to replace the feeling of what we really feel.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, a lot of us is born to be hatred. You know what I'm saying? And not even knowing those are hater entity ways to where it's gonna make you either make or break you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And it's fucked up because a lot of us is taught wrong and we having to reteach ourselves as grown men.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. My mom always say, like, you know, she be like, everything I taught you may have not been correct. So you have to learn. You can't take everything that I taught you to be right. You know, some people are stuck in their ways. You got elder people that if you go back to the South right now, it's a lot of ways that they stuck in, don't mean it makes it correct.
Right.
So you have to get the understanding and say, hey, I gotta learn for myself, I gotta grow. You know, this is my journey in life. So in my journey in life, I wanna elevate. I wanna be so dope, like, I wanna be the best. I don't consider myself a GOAT, I just be like, be dope at who you are. It's cause it's only one you. That's my understanding every day. Like, I don't wanna be like them. I never wanted to grow up and be like Jordan, because I knew how to play sports. I ain't comparing myself to Jordan, comparing myself to me. How do I be better than me? I fight with me every day. That's the understanding of the challenge. Like, every day you gotta fight with self. You know how many times when you by yourself, you gotta sit and look in that mirror, or you gotta tell yourself like, hey, nah, you got this. A lot of people don't encourage themselves so much.
Was that something that you picked up through inheriting through family structure, or was that just something that you picked up through time of just living?
I'ma always give credit to my family. I had that soul food family, still to this day. We was raised as granny's babies. So the teaching, you know, we had that right is right, wrong is wrong. You know, my mama didn't sugarcoat if I did something wrong. Like, she tell you, I'm a go through it with you.
Right.
But right is right, wrong is wrong. So, you know, with the understanding of it, it's like being taught to say, hey, be better every day. You ain't gonna get it right all the time, but you can learn from your mistakes. Some people don't wanna learn. I'm good how I am. I don't need to learn, I don't need to do better. I'm great. Nah. If you think you know it all, go die then. Because there's nothing you can learn. That's my understanding. If I wanna learn every day. If I gotta go read a book to learn something different, you ain't just about to fool me. That's to understand. You get fooled. Somebody can tell you, oh yeah, the sky purple yesterday. You missed it. It was purple? Oh man. Then you go tell somebody else, the sky was purple yesterday. You just took something that you could have went to Google and seen to tell you, nah, the sky ain't never been purple. Like, but you took the word of somebody else telling you over studying for yourself. That'd be me. I'd rather go learn to do better.
So what do you think is some of the confusion that's going on today that's making these kids be misled besides of what we seeing on social media?
Followers following followers. You following somebody that don't know. So that's why they be in art. Nah, I ain't gonna say I take that back. In my opinion, and this is my opinion, there ain't no more OGs. OGs ain't teaching the game no more. I got a lot of game from OGs.
Me too.
That fucked around with the youngsters. You get it? So I had OG game. OGs telling me like, hey, nah, nephew, go that way. I ain't question it, because I knew they knew something that I didn't know. Like, you can always learn.
You know what I think the problem, to add on to that, is the stature of that people of age today don't want to be considered an OG.
I'll be OG.
You know what I'm
if
saying?
you want to learn, I'm OG.
They don't want to be. They don't want to be an elder, bro. And I think with the people of today don't want to be an elder. Everybody's still trying to be like the young nigga and still trying to play in the field like the young cats. And it's just like, that's why you got a lot of niggas saying they OGs, YNs and shit like that instead of being the OG. Niggas still want to be so seasoned with today's gumbo instead of giving your some or ingredients that tasted so good that make your gumbo taste better. You know what I'm saying? But people don't understand that we put these marks and these targets out there, and now that these targets have gotten unnoticeable, people want to blame the fact for it's their fault. Nah, like you said, it's no OGs that schooling the new generation, the future. You know what I'm saying?
They got wisdom. That's the cold part about it.
They way
supposed
smarter.
to share wisdom.
But see, this is the thing too. A lot of these young men is smarter than what we perceive to look at them at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they not so much of fools, you know. And I think they become fools when people think that they supposed to believe in their natural wrong problems. You feel me? It's no limitations. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we fucked up was we was bringing so many young niggas and your kids and to these candle lights, these block parties, these turf events, telling these little niggas to throw up the hood and the blocks and the turfs and all that shit. And then when they became 12 to 16, you mad at what they turned out to be, but then you taught it to them.
Yeah, you fed it to them.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what you told them how to go. This the route. Like, that's why I say, like, I grew up where I had my own identity. You can't just tell me, you can't just send me off. That's the understanding. You can't send me off. Because I had the big cousins that was at the young age doing the criminal stuff, and I'm the youngster. I ain't never grew up like having older cousins that was in that life, all that. I ain't grow up where they telling me like, go play with the little kids. Nah, they telling me come this way, but they always telling me be mature, be smart. Oh, if I did this, you don't go do that because I just showed you don't do that. Like, my big brothers call me all the time and tell me, I'm doing enough time for you, your kids, and somebody else's kids. You ain't gotta go sacrifice your life for this. So that be the wisdom that be given to me. But like I say, when I come around people, it's always, I try to fill their heart with love. And the reason for that is because I told you I had so much hate from losing something I loved. Not just one, a few things I love. And they, as people, somebody's stealing them from me. So when I got shot, it changed my whole perspective. You know, so it's like my whole perspective was like, God, why you keep me? You know, asking him in that hospital bed, why you keep me? I want you to show pure love. I bless you enough to show pure love. What you need to hate for? What you need to be mad at somebody for? Because somebody got this and you ain't got it, hey, just work hard towards it. You get a season, you just gotta keep going hard towards it. So that be my understanding. That's what kind of changed my heart. Because I could have created gangs. I'm a boy. I could have created all that. And I had the understanding of how gangs work. I told you, I grew up under brothers from Chicago, blood brothers. So when I had that understanding, I seen how they operated in gangs. My older brother created his own gang that didn't go from Chicago all the way to Minnesota. So I had the understanding if this is what I wanted to do, but I tell them, man, we losing. We ain't winning. When the people be saying that we winning on the scoreboard, Nah, you ain't never winning if you lost. If you took something that you can't never bring back, you ain't never winning then. Because you're going to always keep trying to drill, and you're going to teach the next generation that's what it's about.
Never had
and
no clarity.
They're going to teach the next generation that's what this about. Nobody wins. You want to win, go buy some land. Go eat off your land. Go buy some property. Go build an empire. Like, go win that way. Because if you doing all that and you building with wealth, you ain't even got to come down and see these people. You ain't even got to be around that. Like, my understanding is, how do we change the environment? I question myself every day with that. Like, how do I change the environment?
You know, I think it starts with accountability. A lot of us of age don't want to take accountability for nothing, but we'll make excuse behind it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of just saying I fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Tell you something. As I grow and as I learn, I don't live in pride. That's what makes me so better. I ain't living in my pride. There's somebody that's right now that's still hating because they're in their pride.
Thanks.
I ain't living in my pride. That's my journey in life, to say, hey, how do I eliminate from being in pride? I don't need to be prideful. You can't make me mad because I'm giving you power. When you give shit power, they're going to use it against you. There's somebody laughing at you at home right now because I upsetted you. You gave them power. Nah, and my journey is to say, how do I not live in pride? Get out of my pride. Because I can't bring what I lost back. It's gone. I can go feel like I can handle the pain and all like that, but again, as I grow, I learned this. You can kill a hater, but you can't never kill a hate. A lot of people sleep on that. You can go kill a hater all day. You ain't gonna never kill a hate, and then you gotta be mindful. That hate gonna generate to the next generation and the next generation, so they gonna always have that hate. We hate them. We hate that person. We can't kill a hate. So I just tell myself, hey, I ain't worried about when I close my eyes and go to sleep. I sleep comfortably. I take my shoes and my socks off when I go to sleep. I sleep in my drawers. That's how comfortable I am. Because I ain't worried about it. I ain't living in my pride. So that's my growth. And I'm praying to God that I continue to grow every day.
What type of sacrifice was you willing to give up to have that comfortability to be able to have that type of peace?
Building with self, teaching self-growth. Sometimes you gotta be selfish. Selfish is not a bad word. We created, like how you said with words, we created to be bad. Selfish is not bad. Self-love, self-healing, self-growth. So sometimes you gotta be to yourself in order to work on self. So somebody might say, oh, he being selfish. Nah, he not being selfish, he's just trying to better himself. So I think it comes with, sometimes you gotta be selfish.
Facts.
Not in a bad way. I think it's awesome to be selfish sometimes because it's self-healing. You're self-loving yourself. So that's my understanding of it.
So do time of your experiences and shit of that part of your life before we get into other things. How has that trauma affected you throughout year after year?
I'm still healing. I'm still healing to this day. Losing my dad, tomorrow's birthday, May 1st.
Wow. Man, R.P. Pops, man.
I'm still healing. They don't see the tears. You hear me? Like, they don't see the tears, they don't see the pain. That's why I hide behind shades.
You know what's so crazy that you said that, bro? Because I quick to say a lot of times that we put Band-Aids over scarred wounds.
It's still there. So, I just, in my understanding, like, I mean, depression is real. It's just you gotta find what makes you happy. If bettering yourself, if you gotta go run a lap, you gotta go work out, you gotta go get into drawing, whatever, like, they don't teach us depression, they teach us how to go get in it, you know? They don't teach us what comes with it. They don't teach us how it can hurt you. So when I say it comes to my mental, I'm trying to figure out ways to be better every day.
Facts. What were some of the beginning stages that you had picked up going into the music industry part? Because you fuck with the music shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, how did that shit even transpire? You know what I'm saying? From you dealing and seeing with all this shit of the experience of being a teenager, losing your brother young, family members, cousins, you know what I'm saying, kin folks, friends, partners, all this shit. How did you even have the mental mind state to be like, you know what, let me put a little bit of this energy into some music though?
I told you the meditation moments. God telling me, open up the door, tell your story. That was the bigger picture to me. I felt like people needed to know my story. So I got into music. I took off 5 years. I'm gonna jump back in. I had my emotion tell me I was ahead of my time. It was like, you're ahead of your time. So when I took off to study, meaning like I'm in the clubs. I get to see how generation changed. I get to see how music changed. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna stay in this direction because I wanna make music. I want it to feel good. I want it to feel good to the soul. I want you to be able to like, damn, I've been through something like that. I know how that feel. So as I get back now, it's like, I'm gonna speak to their heart. I'm gonna touch their soul. They're gonna know. They're gonna get a dose of my gospel when I get back. First podcast back. Wake your ass up.
Wake your motherfucking ass up.
So in my understanding of it, I'm about to wake their ass up. So getting back to it though, it feels good because I got a lot more to talk about. But I know that my music is gonna be healing. It's gonna be good for the soul. That's why I call it soul food. It's gonna be good for the soul. Somebody's soul need it. But it's love in it. It might sound tight, but it's right. You know, so after taking off of it, I had my brothers always encourage me, like, tell your story, tell your story, tell your story. And I tried to piece it together, but I think I was too advanced. That's how my emotion said. He like, man, when you go listen to it, he like, your wordplay so amazing. And I'm like, damn, I don't want to really dummy it down. He was like, but it's somebody that didn't go to college. They don't know these words. So you gotta, like, it ain't dummying it down. You just gotta be able to feed it to a baby. That's my understanding now. I know how to feed it to a baby now. So I'm getting back. There's some dope coming.
So what's your relationship with W.Y.A.U? I know y'all both from Richmond.
Slim.
You know what I'm saying? The new, as we say, the AKA Hit a Slim, the new version, because he actually slim now.
Yeah,
W.Y.A.U was a big nigga.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? That's the nigga I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? W.Y.A.U. You know what I'm
First
saying?
and foremost, Rue. Shouts out to Rue. Hit a Slim. He always had supported me. When I got shot and I wanted to do music, he didn't question to get on the song. He sent it to me. And then he hear me like, boy, this how crazy you go? Send it to me. So after I jumped back in, I was about to get into a song that I held for 3 years. I hit up, I'm like, hit it, I need a verse. He didn't question it. Jumped on it, he called me back. He like, bro, I need this to the necklace. I trusted it. I'm like, you gotta be mindful in business, not just business. He's in bigger rooms that I ain't in yet. Right. He's next to 40. This right hand next to 40. You feel me? This is what we call an ambassador of the Bay. He right hand next to him. So if he asking me like, bro, I like this, I love this, he offer me an A&R position. I can't say nothing but salute to him, thank him. Sure. You know, showed me the business. Even I knew the business. That's another reason why I took off of music. Because I didn't have offers on deals, but I had people to read over contracts for me like, nah, they're gonna play you. I done got 50-50 offers, 360 offers, all that. And I let somebody that I know that's a music lawyer read it. They like, man, they can put you on the shelf whenever they want to. So what I did was I started investing in myself, learning the business. I didn't hesitate to go pay. If it was something that can build my craft, I didn't question it. Because you can go invest in some shoes that's gonna get fucked up. Maybe you can go step in some shit and I don't want these no more, I'm throwing them away. So why not invest in yourself? Take a chance on yourself. So when I got that understanding, I'm like, hey, I'm rocking with me. I know how dope I am. Like, I'm gonna rock with me, I'm gonna put behind me. And when I did that, my journey just, it uplifted, taking off. Like, but I said I took off to learn the business. I learned if I go sign to a major label, what they doing, because it's really a loan. Facts. A lot of people sleep on that. Facts. You think because, I signed to this major label, they just offer me, they put this $500,000 on the table. So you think to yourself, man, they just gave me $500,000. Yeah, it come back with something though. You gotta pay that back. That's a loan. That's a loan. So in my understanding, I'm like, okay, so what are they paying for if I sign to a major label? They paying for my recording, they paying for my travel, they paying for my video, all this. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go find that person that's trying to build a craft. Hey bro, let's build together. Let's network together. We can elevate together, because everybody that's in that label, that's working for that label, they building that brand. They making that brand a millionaire. Let's make each other millionaires. That was my understanding. So I stepped away from it to learn it, to study it, to say, okay, well, I need to go get an A&R. I need to figure out what an A&R do. I need to go figure out what a press kit is. Like, it's a lot of people that I be talking to that they be like, bro,
they have no clue.
Can we do this? Oh, can you help me with this? Can you get me in the club? Can you get my music played? And then I get to asking them, like, what's your BMI? What's your ASCAP?
Don't got it.
What's your tax ID? What's that?
Don't got it.
You know, and I don't feel like they dummies for knowing. It's just ain't nobody telling them the game. So I try to give them that game, like, bro, like, you need to go do this. You need to go get this together. Like, get you a press kit. Because if you go to this big radio interview, the understanding is they not about to just tell you what the questions is. They go, hey, we need to see your press kit. We need to know who you are, your age, what's your story? Like, I had to learn that. But it took me going to the Marley Marl houses. Like, a lot of people, if they not familiar with who Marley Marl is, like,
extraordinary producer.
I was a kid seeing Tupac before I even knew who Tupac was. Tupac hung in the rich.
Facts.
Master P hung in the rich.
Tough.
See, Murder went to school. Silk went to school. Like, I don't even want to throw them under the bus, because there's stories that I know that, you feel me, like, I'm seeing, like, these squares to certain niggas, like, you know, but I got to see them as a kid. Like, I got to see Pac coming out of the Manor.
For sure, he used to be in the Manor too.
So that's why I be like, a lot of game as a youngster, I got to experience. Like, again, going back to saying I helped push a lot of stuff. A lot of people don't know that. They slept on me. That's why I'm here to wake their ass up. When we get to the Fuck It Up song by W.Y.A.U, there would be no Fuck It Up song on the radio without my help. I got that phone call, not W.Y.A.U. Long live him, but I got that phone call. Hey, bro, this you know this person? I broke down the history to it, yeah. Man, you sure you? I'm like, yeah. This was Black Mark making a phone call to me. He like, bro, tell him to clean it up. Make a radio version. I call him, hey, get to the studio right now. We about to get that on Cameo.
They want this.
Nick, that night he calling me, he asking me, he like, so what do you, this is what he asking me. What do I supposed to do? That's another thing, people don't give you game. I'm like, bro, just make it radio version. Instead of saying fuck it up, say something else. Anything that's a cuss word, transfer it to something else. You're an artist, you're a writer. Create something different. You wouldn't have did that. Call me. Hey man, what you think? Send it to me first. We get it to Black Mark. The next day, you want to Cameo. So the world wouldn't even got a dose of it like that if I wouldn't have put that handout out there.
Straight cosign. That's
it's a lot of other music I can jump in. You know, I dealt with Rick Lee. Rick Lee had a helping hand with me. That's what got me into MCing. Rick
was
Lee
gonna
took a
ask you
chance
that
with
too.
me. Rick Lee took a chance with me. Vine kind of like gave me some edited on stuff, like, hey, don't do this, don't do that. Like, I really study it. Like, a lot of people be thinking, oh, I can do that, because you think it's just talking. Like, nah, you got to know how to rock with this DJ. This DJ might be doing something in his monitor, you talking over it in his headphones.
Facts.
A lot of people don't know how that works. So I'm like, you
Facts.
might think it's easy, it's not. You got to know when to say something, and you can't just say anything. You got to know what to say. I freestyle that shit so much that I done got that dope with it.
Man.
I done traveled with it, Mexico with it. Been on big stages. I done been on the Oracle, Cali Grove tour, Migos, Wayne. You know, I done been in bigger rooms just from MCing. But I told myself that it's a marketing. When I'm doing MC, it's for marketing. I wanted to build a name, because everybody can say they rap. You can say today, I'm a rapper. Who knows you? So I told myself, hey, find a marketing scheme. Use your voice. That's why I call myself The Voice. I got in the rooms, I'd be looking at videos on Instagram, people at clubs, my voice in the background, like the narrator. And I'd be saying to myself, that's how you market. I'm marketing. So now that I'm marketing, now I can come back in the game with music, because it's like, what's next? Now I can get my story. So,
You know what's so crazy too, bro? It's not very many MCs. You probably the only
I'm
MC.
the
you damn near probably the only. All the rest of these
I'm the
people
dopest.
be playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna necessarily be there be playing, but they don't value the work they put in.
I try to give people a good vibe. That's why I come in the world like good vibes. I make sure when I'm on the mic, because you can speak it into the atmosphere. I see it. You can speak it into the atmosphere. You know, if you see people come in, like I pay attention to what we in. So you can see people coming in angry, mad, and just simply me on the mic saying, good vibes only. Somebody come to me at the end of the night like, boy, I ain't gonna lie, you turned it up, boy. I feel so good. I ain't gonna lie, I came out the house mad. For what? You're here to enjoy life. Have a good time, good vibes. Like, so I be thinking God used me to be in them rooms. My understanding from God is I'm that light that shine in a dark room. Clubs is dark rooms. Devilish ways in there. Them dark rooms at times. So God have to put you in some rooms to light it up, to know God is present. So he present through me. My light shine that bright. This little light of mine, I'm letting it shine. So that'd be my reason with the MC stuff. But my connection with DJs, I got connection with DJs. Like there's some DJs that do talk on the mic that'd be like, hell nah, you do it. I done had some of the biggest DJs tell me, you do it. So that just be letting me know that my craft is amazing. It's unique. It's one of a kind. I'm not trying to be nobody. So I just always try to push love though, through it. Have a good time, enjoy this, get home safe. Or if you, wherever you go after this, I say at the end of the night sometimes, wherever you going, I pray blessings over everybody to be safe. I tell people when they drinking, I say it on the mic, just make sure you drink responsibly. Get a drink, tip the bartender, but make sure you drink responsibly.
For sure.
Because you got to hear that. There's somebody that's not telling you this.
For sure.
It's people that drunk half the time they get in there, nobody's telling you like, hey, drink responsibly. You had enough. It's enough. Drink responsibly. Because I want you to go home to, if you got kids, whatever you got, to make it safe. That'd be my understanding. We vibing. Wake your ass up, man.
How you feel about the barrier culture not inheriting a lot of the slang and representation of what we came up and they picking up other endeavors now that blatantly really not us, but
in my opinion, how I feel about it, I think the Bay is one of the most creative places that you can come to in the world. I done been a lot of places in these states. But when I say the Bay, we are a movement creator place. But, you know, some people have the understanding that they think it's just the hyphy train. So when it comes, it's more to that in the Bay. A lot of styles have been stolen from the Bay Area.
Facts.
I mean, you do the math on it. You got all these big labels in LA, right? The major labels. But you got one of the biggest independent labels in the Bay Area. That should tell you a lot. You got Empire in the Bay. So that tells you a lot, that you can be independent, you can do your own thing, and you can create your own way. But again, you got so many people it's gonna always reflect back to politics. That's what I think the biggest problem in the Bay Area is, politics. That's what stops it. It's saying like, hey man, like, he raw. You can't acknowledge this man because he raw? Nah, because my cousin hate this boy. So fuck his music. He weak, but you listen to it. I put it like this. Everybody in the Bay slapping somebody from that side they hate.
Facts.
You can't know if he's saying something bad about you until you go listen. So, and they probably jam into it. I tell people that all the time. I be like, man, the Bay can be so dope. We can be so great, but again, you got so much hate. There's somebody hating somebody because he hate them or she hate them. What they hate him for? Oh, because he said this or he said that. And I just be like, man, if we can come together, put bosses from everywhere in a room, invest in our community, all that, I think the Bay would be dope. But you don't got nobody. You got everybody that talk about it, but ain't nobody stepping on it. So that's the understanding when it come to the Bay. It's a lot of heartbroken shit. That's my understanding. So many people heartbroken that they don't realize when you go to Atlanta, why everybody's supporting everybody in Atlanta, whether they hate them or not, is because they see the atmosphere of we eat. You can eat, like, you can eat over there, you can eat over there, but the understanding is we eat.
Facts.
Not in the Bay. I done seen it. Like I say, I'm being in the club. I'm in the club, I throw events. I done had some of the biggest people come out here. And they'll tell me, they be like, man, the Bay is a dope place. Like, this from people that ain't from here. They loving the Bay, but the people that's from the Bay
don't appreciate it.
So I just think that it comes with a lot of taking away the hate. But how do you take it away? Again, like saying, how do you kill racism? You can't, because it's indebted. Killing hate, you can't. It's indebted, and a lot of hate is formed from jealousy.
Facts.
So my understanding, I would love to see it different. I would love to say it. I mean, just think of it like this, how we just was talking about Master P, Tupac. Tupac wasn't from the Bay. But a lot of people would tell you Pac got his game
from the Bay.
You see, Master P wasn't from the Bay.
Facts.
Master P took from the Bay and ran it up.
For real.
Ran it up. So you be like, it's a dope ventures from the Bay, but the understanding is people that come here, I ain't gonna even say they steal our style. They watch it. They mimic it, and then they create their own to it. And then they go run, then they do numbers. So just imagine if this is the birthplace of what this person, take Master P, if this is the birthplace from this person that came here and ran it up, what's the understanding with us? We from this birthplace. We was birthed here. But there gotta be more to it.
Facts.
That'll be my understanding.
Facts. What's your thoughts and opinions on life insurance?
Everybody need it. Everybody need life insurance. If you're scared you gotta die. Everybody gotta die. Whether they don't wanna admit to it or they don't wanna believe it. So the understanding is, if you gotta die, if you gotta leave this world, don't make it so hard for the people that's still here. You got kids. It ain't nothing to take a few dollars to go. If not you got a mama or daddy still alive, tell them to put insurance on you. It don't necessarily mean that you're gonna die. But my understanding is, If you in the streets, you most definitely need it. Don't even hesitate. If you in the streets, go get you some insurance. Go tell your mama to sign you up for some insurance because you about to throw your life away. Why not make sure she's straight? Don't let her have to go do that GoFundMe. We cooking fish, we cooking spaghetti, we cooking plates. I mean, nah, go get it. Don't be scared of it, but a lot of people scared of it because they scared to have the understanding, I ain't gonna die.
But you know what, to add to that shit, I think our people in our area too perish for the lack of knowledge, not knowing really what life insurance is about.
It don't have to do with just dying. I take that as well because you can take out of that. That's an investment.
Facts.
You can cash out on your insurance policy.
Facts. And I think that would be more of the dominant effect of problem when it comes to African Americans. Not even African Americans, let me rephrase that, niggas. Because African Americans and blacks, really, blacks, Moors, Moroccans, all the shit, they understand.
Yeah, facts.
But niggas think
ignorant.
that you wishing death upon them, you trying to strike them out early, all this different shit.
And nigga don't hold a color. It's ignorant.
It's ignorancy. Yeah. You feel me? So it's just like, that's what we lack so much. You know what I'm saying? We look at the negative form of things instead of doing the homework to receive the positive from it. You know what I'm saying?
You be wealthy off your insurance policy.
Come on. A lot of the Fortune 500 companies that we know of today were started through life insurance. Yeah. And it was before a person died. You go work,
get a 401k, cash out on your 401k.
Pull off on that.
So in the understanding of life insurance, that's the understanding that they give us when you ignorant. That means I'm dying. I'm about to die. Or no, you gotta go through that. But the understanding is you don't have to be dead to use it.
Facts.
You can go grab that thing and be like, hey, I done paid this amount of time in. I want to cash out on my policy. They can't tell you no. I invested in this.
Facts.
So I think it's a good thing for everybody to have.
Facts.
I don't care who you is. I think it's a great thing for everybody to have. But if you in that street life and you risking your life every day, don't make it hard for your people.
Right.
That's that. And again, you don't have to go die if you paying it. Hey, mama, cash out on my policy. I need to go buy a house. I need to go buy some land. I need to get away from this. Like,
Facts.
Be that.
Facts. What do success mean to you?
It's a form of happiness. My success would be my understanding to be wealthy. Success would be wealthy to me. If I'm wealthy, I'm successful. Generation wealth. That's my form of having an understanding for success. That's just, again, my opinion. Everybody might have their own understanding to it, but to me, I think it's a form of wealth to be successful. We ain't got financial problems. We successful, we own businesses. We got wealth generated. My kids gonna be straight, that's success. If I leave this place, I was so successful that my kids is good. That's my understanding of it. I think that's the form of success to me. That's what it means to me. But I know people have their different outlooks and opinion of what success may mean to them. But in my opinion, I think what success may be to me is having generational wealth.
Facts. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Nothing, because I'm still growing. I'm still learning. God brought me on this journey. The understanding is to make mistakes, to learn from my mistakes, to be better. So to say change something about myself, I ain't gonna say I'm at my best. So to not be at my best is I have to learn from my mistakes.
Facts.
So as far as changes, continue to change me every day. That's it. Work on me every day. Be better at who I am every day. That's my form of change. So to say change myself, I'm happy. I had to step in that mud. If I ain't step in that mud and get my shoe dirty, I wouldn't know how to clean it. That's more of my understanding. So I think I wouldn't change it. I just would say do better every day.
Thanks.
That's it.
If you can talk to the younger Fresh right now, if you was looking at yourself in front of yourself, what would you tell him?
I would have taught us how to invest in ourselves. I would have taught me the money that I'm getting, I'm making millionaires that's already millionaires rich. I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have went and bought the cars. I wouldn't have went and bought the Gucci, the Burberry. I wouldn't have did that. So if I was talking to the younger me, that was like, oh, we getting the bag. I'm shooting dice. I'm paying somebody rent because I done lost $4,000-5,000. I would have told myself, hell nah, go buy some land. Go eat off your land. That's what I would have told the younger me, but I didn't have that. I didn't have people putting me in that direction. We trying to keep up with the Joneses, and we don't even know who the Joneses is.
Right.
So that was my understanding of teaching. I would have told my younger me, hey, do better.
Thanks.
Do better with that money you getting. You seeing a bag, do better with that. That's the bigger picture to me.
Thanks. What are the importance of family values to you?
I want to see my family, I want to see everybody be able to eat. I love family. Like I say, I was raised with family, so family values is something that I stand on. Correct each other. When one is wrong, don't make them look stupid. Better them. Teach them. Being more of a guidance in family. Family values is, I stand on it. Because at the end of the day, if everybody in the world separate from you, I pray that my family still standing with me.
Right.
So that's the values. That's my generation to me. That's who I want to see grow, my family, period. I'm choosing family over anything. It ain't no hate towards nobody. I take it how you want to, but I'm standing with family over everything, right or wrong. But that's another thing. We say that a lot, right or wrong. I'm gonna correct my family when they wrong. You know how you have some people say, if you like it, I love it. I'm not that person. I can hate that shit. You get it? Somebody be like, oh, if you like it, I love it. I think that's the wrong way of giving a teaching to somebody. It's like, you like it, I love it. So no, I don't like it, and I don't love it, and I don't want you to do that, and I want you to be better. So I think it's the understanding of being cautious with our words or what we tell people we love. Like, no, don't tell him that. If you like it, I love it. He doing the baddest shit, the worst shit in the world. Like, don't tell him you love it. Like, no,
Right.
I don't love it. I know you can do better. So that be my understanding. But when it comes to family, I can sit down with my family. We love each other.
Right.
Right or wrong, we love each other. Like, and that's the understanding. So when we say family values, that's the understanding with me when I go back to the whole Richmond narrative. I had family from every side. We was raised bloodline. I ain't supposed to hate him because my cousin hate him or he like, nah, we was raised bloodline. My auntie take that belt, put it on all us. You fighting with your cousin, you arguing. That I have family that come out the house when you fighting with your cousin. We couldn't do hate. Granny didn't like that. We was raised in church, all that. You know, I tell people it ain't nothing to go sign up to be a gangster. Anybody can be a gangster. It's just the title. But the understanding is say how we make it out of this and how we get wealthy, how we get rich, how we get better. Like, that's the teaching. That's the breakdown. So my family teach that. My family is a love. Like, we love each other. I can be mad at you today, but I guarantee you I'm gonna be telling you before you go to sleep, I love you still. We gonna talk about it. We gonna sit amongst each other, and I ain't about to go shame my family in front of somebody. Like, nah, that ain't us. So we was raised on family values, still to this day. So when it comes to that, I think it's something that everybody should have. whether how you feel about a person, if it's your family, like, hey, that's your family. Because they gonna hate you. They gonna hate you outside of your family, and they'll love to see you and your family broken. So, man, when it comes to them cores and them values, my teaching is, hey, we stand as one. So I love family values, though, for sure, for sure.
Man, what's the next visionary mind state of thing that you see for yourself in the next year? Not 5 years, in the next year.
The world gonna get to know me. The world gonna get to know me. They're gonna know my gospel. They're gonna know my story. And next year, within this year, within the next year, I can't say 5 years, that ain't no guarantee. I can't say a year. Every day that I grow, the world gonna get to know me.
Facts.
I'm waking their ass up.
Yes, baby.
I'm waking their ass up, man.
Your game.
We're gonna wake y'all ass up,
Come
man.
on, man. Come on, man. You know, it's a true honor, man, to be able to have the wisdom that you dropped on us today. You know, that's just the mind frame that you in, you know what I'm saying, the experience that you shared, you know what I'm saying, the confidence that you have within the manhood and the brotherhood to push without the circle of people that's in and the circle of people that's out. That tell you real solidarity of being a man.
Facts.
Like, what I learned to understand throughout time, bro, real niggas do fake shit.
Facts.
And fake niggas is some of the realest niggas that they represent. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I done came to a point in time where I'm in my endeavors where I'm just focusing on being a real man. You know what I'm saying? And being around real men that understand real living, that understand life, purpose. What is our driven purpose? You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty much what this shit was all created around. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Understanding our driven purpose and waking niggas' game up to reality. You know what I'm saying? It ain't where we from, it's where we going. A lot of times we get caught up in where we from, and that's why I always start the question off at the beginning, like, where this person from? But you see at the end of it, we show them where we going.
Yeah.
And
a lot of people, own none of that shit.
You see what I'm saying? It's the acknowledgement of the fact to get people to understand you might have this starting of the race, but that's not how you gonna end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just finish.
Just finish.
Just finish.
Baby.
That's it. You gotta just finish. That's it. But when you finish, it's the understanding and saying when you brought into this world, you created with, you leave with a name, you brought into this world with a name. That's the understanding. You can't take none of this shit with you, but your name is to be remembered. Right. So I just want my name to stand on, hey, he was solid. He ain't hate on nobody. He kept it solid. He mind his business. He stayed in his lane. If you hate me, you hate yourself.
Facts.
That's my understanding in life. You hate me, you hate yourself. Cause I ain't worried about you. I ain't focused on you. I ain't even crossed over. I ain't even put the blinker on to get in your lane. I stayed in mine. So I definitely take heed to that. Like, I take that and accept that. Like, it ain't where you start. It's how you finish.
Come on, man. Like, at this time, you know, we like to show our appreciation and solidarity to those, you feel me, that can contribute to the game, bro. I just want to tell you, bro, thank you.
Man, that's a blessing.
You know what I'm saying?
From
niggas proud of you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still going, though.
You gave so much to the culture and giving so much to the culture when you almost lost your life. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to rebirth yourself, to give back to something that you love through experiences, it's a well-driven purpose to just say, bro, on a humble and said, as a man, bro, we blessed to still have you here as a brother, as a friend,
thank you,
as a homeboy, as a partner, you know what I'm saying? As somebody that I can learn from.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And thank you, bro.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you for just teaching people that if there's a will, there's a way, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you for giving the time out to you walking out of your house, leaving your own children and family, bro, to give your life to the society of the community that we call hip hop in the Bay Area.
Understand.
When you don't have to, bro. And
facts.
We just want to tell you, bro, thank you, bro. Keep being a great person, bro.
I take it dearly. I take that to the heart, and I appreciate it. I thank you for allowing me to be on your platform. I thank you for allowing me to share my story, and that's just pieces. Right. So I appreciate it, and I just say from this day forward, we keep humbling each other. Sure. We keep uplifting each other. Sometimes you got to tell your people you love them. Because some people don't hear that. Facts. They need that, and that's, again, me. I tell people I'd rather have pure love, agape, brotherly, to do better. I don't hate you for your wrong. I want to see you at your best.
I just hate that we wait till people die, bro, when they're not here,
the
bro,
flowers.
for a person can hear it on a physical form. You know what I'm saying? People want to talk on the spiritual form, but you could have said that to them while they was alive so they can feel that in their heart. That nigga can never forget that. You know what I'm saying? And throughout times of me doing this shit, I'm seeing how much it impact me just to enlighten somebody, just to tell you, thank you, bro.
They need it.
And people just be needing to hear that on camera where everybody can see it. You know what I'm saying? Because we give so much to this shit that a nigga never receive a genuine thank you.
So I thank you.
You
humbly from my heart, King. I thank you humbly from my heart, because you could have told me, nah, I'm not doing no interview. I don't want to talk about it. And first thing you say out of love, I got this date. Didn't question it. So I truly, from me to you, I give your flowers while you're here.
I honor your business, bro. I honor you as a man,
we gonna
as
work.
a friend, bro.
We're going to wake their ass up.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, like we were saying, bro, we don't honor each other, bro.
Facts.
You know, one thing, bro, since all these years I've been seeing you around, you always been saucy, well-groomed, well-kept, responsible, bro. You know what I'm saying? A man, bro. Acknowledge other people, bro. Not afraid to share the room, bro.
Yeah.
I take heed to that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would I not share my brotherhood, my space, my solidarity, my camaraderie of energy that's good with another person that feel like me?
That.
You feel me? Because a lot of times we walk past each other all the time and we don't elaborate until it's feel like we both can shine. And it be like, it's enough for us to shine while we here right now instead of be waiting till the other time to shine. Like, nigga, nah, bro, let's make this light really glow.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like, that's why I just started looking at shit like, my network is those network that understand how much we got to offer to the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, we bigger together than we are divided.
Yeah. I mean, in my understanding, bro, the route you going, you on the path to get the understanding of how we gonna find the missing pieces to bring the bay together. Cause you a king in this shit. Like, again, whether they don't tell you, people don't drop it on you, the fact that you taking a chance, like, I think you gonna be one of God's factor to help kind of take that cloud that's over us. Cause we under that cloud. When I was a kid, we used to go to Richmond, the first thing they used to be like, watch the dark cloud. Watch the dark cloud, you know? So it takes us.
Facts, bro.
It takes us. I mean, Martin Luther King had a dream, but he didn't have 100 people with him. He preached his dream and watched how it transpired to do better. So I give you your flowers and I give you credit for the fact that you are taking a chance. Ain't nobody else, you know? Somebody else might tell you, oh, I need this and this and this and this, and it ain't no guarantee that this gonna do this or do that. So to sit with somebody that's solid, sit with somebody that ain't got schmud on them, sit with somebody that really wanna see something better for the culture, I salute it. Whatever you need from Fresh is, hey, it don't take nothing to, hey, repost this. It don't cost you nothing.
Right.
A 5, 6 seconds, 7 seconds of your time, that ain't gonna hurt you. But my understanding is a lot of people, they gonna wanna eat the bread, but they ain't gonna wanna help make the bread. That's a nursery book. Everybody wanna eat the bread, but nobody wanna help make the bread. She asked them.
Facts.
Until the bread was made. So I wanna help make the bread.
Appreciate that, bro.
You got Fresh standing behind you or whatever, as platform, whatever, I got your back. I wanna see you not just go get everything for the bread, but I wanna help you make the bread. Because I know the bread gonna taste so good.
Come on.
Thank you, King.
Come on, man. It's the Wake Your Ass Up podcast, man. Yse Fresh in the building, man. Richmond, California.
Blessings.
Understand me, man? It's a blessing to be able to have this brother here today, man. We just dropped some jewels for you fools, man. And we out.